Sup everybody, welcome back to another video. Hopefully you're having a good one today. I haven't done this video in quite a long time actually. This is another story time video. I figured it was about time to bring back a story time video to the channel. And this story time is about how I almost got mugged outside of a Popeyes. Yes, outside of a Popeyes. Let's go ahead and get into it. So this story time takes place, I believe, right at the halfway mark of the first semester in college. I was really fucking hungry and I wanted to go get me a chicken sandwich. And I was like, I want to go to Popeyes. And the closest Popeyes was across town. And I didn't want to give up my parking spot at the college. Because if you're a college or university student watching this, you know how much of a pain parking is at college. It is freaking an actual pain. But yeah, no, I was like, fuck it, I want to go to Popeyes. I want a chicken sandwich. So I went to the Popeyes. I should have probably in this lesson, should have gone to the one that was more in that metropolitan area. I went to the Popeyes that was right across the street from a fucking ghetto. And I didn't really think much of it. It was the shortest distance to my college. And I was like, fuck it, I'll just go ahead and order there. And so I put in my order right while I'm at the drive-thru, right? So all of a sudden, two crackheads decided to come up to me. There was one, like, really fat bitch just staring at me. And I mean, staring a hole through me. And I'm just sitting there. I was like, just look down, Brady. Just look down. So while I'm looking down, this crackhead came up to me. He's like, hey, you got money for a two-piece? I'm like, no, sir, I do not have money for a two-piece. So I'm sitting there internally just like, hurry the fuck up, man. Hurry, I want my fucking food. And this dude kept asking me over and over again. He's like, do you have money for a two-piece? I'm like, no, sir, I do not have money for a two-piece. And I feel like he was getting ready to reach into his pocket to grab something. I couldn't tell if it was a gun or a knife. But by the time he was grabbing into his pocket, I got my food, and I darted the fuck out of there. And when I say darted, you know how, like, sometimes when you see people speed off, like in Mario Kart? I sped off like I was on the fucking brink of death. I sped out of there. Like, I think I went from 0 to 35 in a matter of a second. Like, I floored that bitch. It was, yeah. That's the moral of the story right there. Just go to a Popeyes that's more in a well-centered area in town and not a more run-down area. That's really all the story is. But yeah, no, I had a feeling that guy definitely had a gun. If you tell, you could just tell by looking at the person if they're a fucking crackhead. And I could tell by just looking at this guy, he was definitely a crackhead, and most likely wanted money from me as someone who's in college who's gonna. Oh, who's gullible enough? But, you know, did not happen. I sped the fuck out of there as soon as I got my food. Have not gone back to that Popeyes since. Honestly, if I go back to Popeyes, I'll probably just go to Popeyes that's more in a nicer part of town. Because fuck that shit. That was horrible. So, yeah. That's pretty much the story time. It's a very short video, but I figured it was something to talk about. Because I haven't made a story time in, like, a very long time. And I thought it would be somewhat lighthearted / entertaining video. It wasn't lighthearted for me in the moment, but I figured it'd be a nice video to make. If you want more story times like this or story times in general, just leave a comment, leave a like, and comment down below that you're like, hey, I want to hear more of your interesting stories in life. And then trust me, I got several video ideas for story times. So, yeah, like I said, thank you all so much for the support on the latest few videos in the comeback. It's been really fucking awesome making videos again, and I truly appreciate it. So leave a like and subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out, guys.